2015 Gavel Award honorable mention for documentaries goes to 15 to Life, Kenneth's Story, American Documentary, POV, and Hit Play Productions. In the year 2000, 15-year-old Kenneth Young was tried and convicted as an adult for a series of armed robberies. Arguably under duress, he had agreed to assist his mother's 24-year-old crack dealer in committing the robberies. Kenneth was sentenced to 4 life sentences without parole. But if that was the end of Kenneth's story, there would be no reason for this powerful documentary. 10 years later, in 2010, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in Graham v. Florida that the Constitution prohibits imposing a sentence of life without parole on a juvenile who did not commit homicide. Moreover, juveniles for whom such sentences had been imposed must be afforded a realistic opportunity to obtain relief, provided that they show a maturing development or rehabilitation of character. 15 to Life, Kenneth's Story, features present-day interviews with the now adult Kenneth, his mother, his attorney, the attorney who argued Graham, and others. Viewers learn his backstory and that had led Kenneth to prison, and how, as an imprisoned adult, he views his youthful activities. They also experience the unfolding drama of Kenneth's resentencing. This compelling documentary puts a human face on the very real impact of both a Supreme Court decision and abstract debates about fair sentencing. Accepting the honorable mention certificate is Nadine Pequeneza, director and producer.
So sorry about that. Just say a few words. It's an honor to be here and share the stage with filmmakers and writers and broadcast journalists who are committed to telling stories about social justice. When I was making this film, Kenneth's lawyer, Paolo Annino, always said to me, law follows culture. And and he explained that by saying that he used the example of Brown v. Education, saying that it took almost 20 years for Florida to fully implement that Supreme Court decision. And so for the past year, I've been working with the Campaign for the Fair Sentencing of Youth and with POV to raise awareness about juvenile life without parole. And we've seen that in different states with different cultures, they have responded very differently to the Graham and Miller decisions. Many states have actually banned death in prison sentences for kids, but other states have allowed the harsh sentence to continue and also withheld review or the possibility of parole for as long as 40 or sometimes 60 years. So for me, what that says is there's a real symbiosis between law and culture. And, and so I wanted to talk, the super predator myth was created by a writer and propagated by the media. And so I think as storytellers, we really have an opportunity to change the narrative of our generation. And that's why I think this award, the Silver Gavel Award from the American Bar Association, is so important. So thank you for giving us the opportunity to change the narrative. Thanks.